The Silence. Part 3. When the lights came back on, the truth went dark, and one man held the key to what everyone wasn't supposed to see. When the lockdown finally lifted that night, Bayside Central Mall looked normal again, at least on the surface. But for Maria Torres and Darnell Reed, nothing felt the same. They met days later at a nearby cafe, the same one Maria worked at before everything went dark. Maria: "Did you ever get your phone back online that day?" Darnell: "Yeah, but every video I took, corrupted. Just static." They compared what little they captured. Both had recordings that cut off at the exact same second, 4:07 p.m. Coincidence? Or something, or someone, shut everything down at once. That's when a third voice joined their quiet conversation. A man in a faded green jacket. He introduced himself as Luis Navarro, a technician who'd worked the mall's surveillance system for 7 years. Luis didn't come to talk. He came to confess. He said the mall's CCTV system went offline minutes before the chaos began, and not because of a power surge. He was the one called to reset it. But when he accessed the system remotely, he saw something strange. 4 cameras, the ones covering the service corridors and loading docks, weren't just dark. They'd been manually disconnected from the main server. And someone, using an admin passcode Luis swore he never gave out, had deleted the backup drive entirely. Luis: "When I told my supervisor, he said not to mention it again." Then 2 hours later, my login was revoked. Maria and Darnell sat in silence. They both knew what this meant. The blackout wasn't random. Someone had planned it. And maybe what people saw that day, the flickering lights, the screams, the shadows moving behind glass, was never supposed to be caught on camera. Luis leaned closer. "There's something else," he whispered. "Before the feed went dark, I saw movement in the maintenance wing. Men in black tactical gear, walking calmly, no panic, no confusion, like they belonged there." The hum of the cafe faded as Maria stared at him. "You're saying it was an operation?" Luis looked down at his coffee, his hands trembling. "I'm saying whatever happened that day wasn't an accident." 3 witnesses, 3 versions of the truth, yet one thread binds them all: the silence. No footage, no record, no explanation. But every secret leaves a trace, and sometimes the quietest places hide the loudest lies. But if the cameras didn't fail, then who made sure we'd never see what really happened? Story continues. Click the like button, subscribe for more interesting stories.